So this is hopefully going to be a very quick video. I got another lot of Lego. Well, Sandy got another lot of Lego bricks from Once Upon a Child the other day. It was $80 for a bunch of bags. And when I was sorting or washing and then drying and sorting, I realized that there was a lot of pieces that belonged to that guy there. So I decided to go through the bunch of pieces, blue here, of course, and white's out there, and I decided to put it together because there you go. Just because it's one of my favorite sets. Well, any classic space is one of my favorite sets, but this is a good one. It was really cool, and every time I put this guy together, so this is all the pieces that were. I had to grab a few pieces from my collection. Either I haven't found. Blue is pretty good because I already sorted it pretty well, but the white is just a big pile. So I had to grab a few pieces from my collection, but in the end, there it is. But every time I do this, I grab my original that I bought off the shelf back when it was on the market back in 1980. What's the year on that? It's right there. It says 1986. I bought it around then, and after having it in a little space display on my old ping pong table, I decided to put it in my fish tank. So that guy sat in my fish tank from 1986 to, oh my goodness, 2006. I sat in a fish tank at various places, 20 years in a fish tank. And so, yeah, you can see the difference in color on all colors. The white, well, you can't really tell in the video, but the white's pretty bad. The blue is very bad. Even the black is not nearly as glossy as it is over there. And this was cleaned. Believe it or not, this was cleaned. You can see that the paint job's pretty much gone. The logo is pretty whatever. And when you really get, and of course it's missing pieces, you can really tell when you lift up the lid and you look at these, the 2x2 tiles, they're cut in half. They're not really cut in half. It's just that this inside was protected because this was down the entire time. So, and you can see it in the outside, that the fading. So this thing has stayed together since 1986, 20 years in my fish tank, and still together. It's missing some pieces. But every time I put a new one together, I put them together and I have a pretty good laugh. I will say this, the fish really enjoyed this thing. So what I had is I had this thing up like that, and I had that up like that, and I had the windows just like that. And I had the inside down, the door down between the two units, and I had the back door down. So the fish would swim through, have a good time. These were all like that. And they just loved it. But I didn't know at the time, and I do now, that you leave something in water for 2 decades, plastic, I guess the color does leach out after a while. And since that is too far gone to use for anything else, I just leave it together and I put it on the shelf and I say, thanks for the memory, Ship. It's been fantastic. As possibly next to my 918, which I keep for my space display layout, it's possibly the ship that's been together the longest in my entire collection. All my other ships I put together, I think when I started doing space layouts, I mean, I've obviously put them together when I was a kid, but I didn't put them back together until I started doing space layouts in 2000 and whatever. But this one's been together since 1986, 1987. And there it is. So anyway, I thought it was cool. And yeah, you can just see the color difference in the video. Yeah, I haven't turned it over in a while. Well, the bottom looks pretty good. So, but other than that, you have to hold. The other thing about, I'm not sure if it's brittle, but the pieces don't hold together well at all. So you can see that this thing just kind of won't bind together nicely anymore. Or this one, brand new, well, not brand new, but barely used. wholesaled it quite nicely. So I don't know if I'm going to sell that guy and recoup the money for all the pieces we just got. I just sold one of those. My first, well, I wouldn't say my first, but one of my first true Lego sales to a complete stranger up in Ottawa. I got another lot for around Christmas time, of which this was part of it, and I put this together in January. I put it up on buy and sell, Facebook buy and sell, and he contacted me a few weeks ago and wanted to buy it for $200. So, but that was with instructions and minifigs and stuff. So I said, sure. That's like the Bricklink average. And so that's up in Ottawa now. And so a few weeks later, I got myself another one. So I am seriously the luckiest guy when it comes to aftermarket or well, I guess it's aftermarket Lego sales. I keep my eyes open on the Kijijis and the Facebook buy and sells, and I look at the pictures and I say, hey, that's probably got some pieces I want. And sure enough, another 6985, I possibly could build. Well, not too many actually, because I found out building this guy. So you'll see that these are 1x4 trans yellow bricks, and back here they're supposed to be the 4x3 panels, trans yellow panels. In this lot, it had that one, so I had four of them. For the 1x4, 3x4, or 4x3 trans yellow panels. So that took care of the front. But when it came to the back, there was only four in the lot. So the kid must have lost two more, or they just didn't make it here. And all my panels are in the space layout. So I don't have any spare 4x3, 1x4x3 trans yellow panels. But that's fine. For this guy, that's perfect. I've always loved the 1x4 trans yellow bricks. I'm talking too much now. I'm going on about nothing. So I'm going to wrap this up and say, I don't know what's going to happen to this guy. I like him, and right now it's the only quote unquote nice one I have. I mean, this one has all the stories, obviously, but this one looks good. It's the only one I have together right now. I might bring him to put him in the space layout. I don't know yet. I'm sure you guys will see it at some point. Anyway, that's it for our May long weekend. We'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.